So I'm super excited because today I'm getting ready to reapply my new self tanners. I already done it. I've done it twice now, and this will be, I've had it for a month. Yeah, so this will be my third time. I did it, the first time I did 2 applications, and that lasted me just about 2 weeks. The second time I just did 1 application, and that lasted me about a week and a half. It was a pretty long time. And then this time I'm going to do 2 more applications so I don't have to do it again for like 2 weeks or so. My skin is very dry. I think that's what helps my tan get so dark. If you've seen my tanning results, they are fantastic. I think it's because, so there are just a few things I do. 1, I exfoliate in the shower. I shower and shave the morning of. I exfoliate. I use a simple scrub. It's coconut oil and sugar I mixed together in a little mason jar. I made them for Christmas gifts a while ago. And I just have a bunch of extras. I scrub my whole body, my neck. I don't scrub my face with that. I exfoliate with a St. Ives apricot cleanser. I use that on my face. Anything else is too rough. Shave, exfoliate your whole body. Wash that off with soap and water because the coconut oil can be very moisturizing. So I try to get as much of that moisture off of my skin. My legs are normally very dry, especially since it was still cold when I did my first application. My legs were super dry and it soaked up the tan amazingly. It was so great. I love this tanning stuff so much. And I don't put on any other lotion when I get out of the shower. I put on my bathing suit because I wanted to tan my whole body. If you just want to tan your arms and legs, wear shorts and a tank top. Something light, something that's not going to stick to the lotion. I just wear my bathing suit because that's how I want to look tan anyways. I want to make it look like I've been tanning in my bathing suit for weeks on end, but I don't have any sun damage from it. It's great. So, no other lotions. I just go straight to the tanning stuff. I dry my body off, hang out in my bathing suit for 15 minutes, and then I start with the lotion. So, I wore gloves. I couldn't actually find them. I don't know where I put them, but they're just latex gloves. If you're allergic to latex, get non-latex gloves. And you don't actually have to. My first time I used gloves, the second time I just used my bare hands. It didn't leave any orange on my hands. I just washed my hands after every section. I used a little bit of the exfoliator with some soap on my hands. And actually the coconut oil and the exfoliator helped it not soak into my hands, I think. So that was good. So my hands were not dry, but my legs were, and that worked out. But gloves are just as easy. There's no stopping and washing your hands. I kept the gloves on for the whole application, and I don't have orange hands or anything. So that's great. Nor an orange body. So that's always a plus with self tanners. I always have a handy washcloth. I had like a dark blue washcloth that I kept damp on me because you're not supposed to over rub the lotion. So I take a little squirt. So I can show you. I just do like a dime size amount, and that would cover the whole calf of my leg calf. So I did that, and I just do it in sections. Small sections is better than doing it all over because you don't want it to dry in a streak. And then if I did happen to have streaks, I take my damp washcloth and I run it right over it, and that just washes it all away. I rub it in a little bit. You do not want to over rub this lotion. I mean, I rubbed for, let's say, 10 seconds. It was a very short amount of time. I just rubbed it all so it was all even all over for 10 seconds. Then I stopped because there is bronzer in this. And when the bronzer gets too rubbed in, it will rub off. It doesn't even get rubbed in. That's the problem. It gets rubbed right off and then you look streaky. So that's where I took the damp washcloth and just did a light little buff all around my leg, and a little bit got off onto the damp washcloth, which lightens your tan, but it was perfectly even. I'd rather have a little bit of a lighter tan than a tan that is dark but streaky. So that washcloth helped me a ton. I waited my second and this now third time. I'm going to wait until someone can come home and tell me if I'm tan and if it's even because I didn't notice my first time. I waited 2 hours and then I went and tanned myself again, and I was extremely dark. Now that was okay for me. I looked normal. I was very tan, but it looked a little bit unbelievable. It didn't look like I naturally just kind of come from the pool one day and got a really nice tan. It looked like I had either baked and then used tanning lotion or just used a lot of tanning lotion, and that wasn't the look I wanted to go for. So I wear my bathing suit while I do it. I just take a little bit, a tiny bit goes such a long way. Play with it, see how much you need for your skin. Don't use lotion before, only use this. I showered, and that evened it out tremendously. So if I thought there was a spot that was whatever, the shower just like it made my tan a little bit lighter, but I was even, and that's what I wanted. And now the spray is super easy. I take 3 sprays. I do one here, one on my forehead, and one in the middle of my face, and I just rub them all out. I didn't need to use a damp washcloth on my face. This tanning spray works it's much easier to rub in because it's a liquid. So the lotion is good for your arms, body, and legs, and your back. And the spray is good for your face and neck and right up here. It gives a little bit of a lighter tan. I did one more application of this than I did of this, and I was even. It was perfectly fine with me. I'd rather have my face a little bit lighter anyways, because then my makeup matches. So you don't have to order new foundation right away. So that works out. If you have any questions, just message me, text me something, let me know, and I can help you. Happy tanning.